Alright, what's up, guys? So, Fntastic, they made this post. You can pause it and read it if you want to, or go to their social media account, whichever you want to do. But the thing is this: I'm just not gonna give up. At least for me, I'm not gonna give up on the game that easy. And I know there's a lot of people out there that hate the game, and you have a reason and a right to hate the game. I'm not gonna take that away from you, but for me, I want to continue supporting this game. Yeah, it's like, the developers behind it, they might not fully believe in it, but it's like, fam, you gotta understand that there are so many people in this world that have messed up on something. And I'm like, yeah, and I think that's what it is like, you guys are just allowing all of this, like, negative attention to get to you. But it's like, what about people like myself? There's a whole, like, subreddit where there's just nothing but day before supporters. So I'm like, you guys are listening to all the negativity, and I'm like, and I have yet to hear you guys remotely talk about any of the positive things that came from this game. Like, don't get me wrong, the game, it is not in a good state right now. And it's gonna probably be like that for a while, but it's like, that shouldn't be the reason on why you guys give up. And I'm like, yeah, the investors, everybody, they might have overall just, turned their back on you guys. But I'm like, still, that should not be a reason on why you guys give up. I wanted to talk about me as a content creator real quick because I feel that, even though like this video is for the developers behind the day before, I want this to be motivation to anybody out there with dreams, goals, stuff that they're trying to accomplish in life. So anyways, back in 2010, that's when I decided that I wanted to, get into content creating and make YouTube videos and all that stuff. I had no idea what I wanted to do though. I was sitting there posting. When I tell you guys, like, I had an iPod Touch, I had an iPad and a digital camera. That's what I mainly use. Oh, and I think I had this. It was another like generic phone. It wasn't even like one of those like official phones everybody goes out and buy. It was like just some old generic phone. But anyways, regardless, I had the worst of the worst equipment to, use to start off as a content creator. When I had to do gaming videos, I had to hold a controller in one hand like this, and I had to use my iPod Touch in the other hand, and I had to like play games, like sitting doing stuff like that. That's how I had to do my gaming videos. Reaction videos, I didn't know how to do no reaction videos. What are some other things? Podcasting, I didn't even know what podcasting was until like maybe a few years ago. Like, right, I think it was maybe like right before I created my podcast. That's when I started like paying attention to, different podcasts and all that stuff. What are some other live streaming? I was like, fam, I think because I created my Twitch account in 2012. I didn't do my first stream until like 20. When did I get? Because I remember I got my Xbox One, and then I think at some point in time when I think it was maybe that next year, I got the Division, and I think that's when I did my first stream off of my Xbox. I didn't see chat, I didn't see none of that stuff. All right, but anyways, all right, and then I think when I got my first check, that wasn't until like after 5 years. So yeah, I started in 2010. I didn't get my first check until 2015, and it wasn't even like an expensive check at that. I'm trying to think like I was barely making any money when I had started off in content creating. And it was like, yeah, I was struggling. It was a lengthy struggle. And my thing is this, I'm still not at where I want to be at right now when it comes to content creating. But the thing is this, I'm still going. If it was the case where I had to give up at some point in time, trust me, I had given up a long time ago. But it was like with this channel, I was losing subscribers. With my gaming channel, I think the first year of my gaming channel, I think it was like maybe a couple of dollars or something like that. I didn't even make a whole lot of money when it came to content or with my gaming videos. But the thing was this though, I was posting 15 videos every single day on this channel and on my gaming channel. 15 reaction videos, 15 gaming videos. And I was just going, yeah, there might have been some days where it might have been a little bit less. There might have been some days where it was way more than that, but I was still posting. Now, I would have to say that I'm in a better state than where I was at when I originally started. But the thing is this, I'm not where I want to be at. I don't have the big, nice, fancy house. I don't have the, multi-car garage. I don't have, just like an unlimited supplies of funds so where if it's like I need to pay for a bill or if there's, I need to help a friend out, if I need to help a family member out, I'm not at that point in time being. But I'm not going to give up because I'm not there yet. Then the thing is this, you guys sit down, you gotta look at some of the greatest inventors. You gotta look at some of the like the greatest actors, the greatest musicians. It's like, do you think if, like, let's say, I'm trying to think about artists. All right, just any rap artists out there. Do you think that because based off of the first sales off of or yeah, based off of the sales off of their first mixtape, do you think they would have given up? No. That's why you got Kendrick Lamar. That's why you got Lil Wayne. That's why you got Tupac's and a bunch of other different rappers out there that made a name for themselves. Same with actors. Do you think I was just recently reading about Samuel L. Jackson, like his upbringings and things. And I know people are going to probably look at me like, you're going a little bit too above and beyond in this video and stuff. And I'm like, no, I feel like that it needs to be said. I feel like everything that I'm saying in this video, it needs to be said. It needs to either motivate To Fntastic, motivate somebody else. But I'm like, no, people really need to pick up on the motivation that I'm spitting out in this video. But I was just recently reading about Samuel L. Jackson's upbringings and stuff. Like before he got into acting, that man had a tough life. But look at where he's at right now, doing some of the biggest Marvel movies of all time. I'm saying it's like he's a man where it's like right now he could retire and he most likely would never have to work again a day in his life. That same goes for a lot of other actors out there. I'm saying there's so many people in this world that literally came from the mud. Okay, the mud of this world, the dirtiest dirt of all time. And I'm like, fam, they still kept going regardless of what money they had, regardless of how many supporters they had. I'm like, fam, I've literally argued with just about everybody that I know about content creating. And guess what? I'm still here doing it. And I'm probably going to be here doing it for a long period of time. I'm saying this should not be the end of the day before. And I'm like, you guys really need to, instead of paying attention to all the negativity, fam, pay attention to some of the positive things. There's literally a whole subreddit where it's people saying nothing but nice things about the day before. So I'm saying it's like this should not be the end of the game. No, I'm like, I did not wait. Literally, because I remember when the Division came out. And that was something that would cross my mind, was like, I would love to play this game, but with zombies. And then the day before it gets announced. I'm telling you right now, I'm like, I did not wait 2 years, okay? Checked out all these trailers, checked out every bit of news that I could possibly find out about this game, just for you guys, after a few days, give up on the game. Nah, bro. I'm like, I know you guys did say at some point in time that you don't know the future of the day before and the other game, Prop Night, but today should not be the end of this game. I'm like, no, I refuse to just let this in. I know there's people out there that's giving up on this game. That's them. But you still got a group of people that still want the best for this game. So, To Fntastic, if I got to put my money up, all right, if I have to be your guys' investor, let me know. But it's like, the thing is this. You guys cannot give up on this game. No, it's like, not after all of this, not after everything that you guys been through. You guys claim that you put 5 years into this game and you're going to give up after 5. My thing is this, if I had given up after 5 years, I wouldn't be making this video. I probably wouldn't even, my thing is, and when I sit down and I think about that, where I would be at, and it honestly, it's like when I sit down and I look at this life and I'm like, yeah, you know what the crazy thing about it is that I sometimes, like, I'll think about that. It's like, I remember when, right after I graduated from high school, the plans wasn't even content creating. The plans was like, I should enlist in the military. I should enlist in the Navy. I should enlist in the Air Force. That was what, and you know what? I probably would have been in a much more better life situation if I would have done that. But I decided to struggle. I decided to, let me create something from the ground up, all right? And I'm saying, I'm like, and here I am today. So I'm, and again, not at where I want to be at, but I'm not giving up. And I'm like, I don't care how many people don't support him. Now, the thing is this. I have literally been in your guys' shoes before, bruh. Bro, for those that have not been subscribed to me for a long period of time, back in 2016, I got into some drama that led into my, anything with my name tied to it. It even got to the point where some of my friends were being harassed by this. But anyways, I came across a fan base. They were very toxic. One thing led to another. Next thing you know, every video that I was uploading. My video, the crazy thing about it was that my video would have like maybe 5 views, but 70 something dislikes. And it was like every time when I would upload a video, I was getting raided with dislikes. People making up lies and stories and all these other different things about me. Guess what? I still kept going. So it's like, I just think that what you guys need to do is just come across the right people. And I'm like, fam, and the right people are the people that still support this game. Like I said, there's a whole subreddit where people genuinely support this game and they want the best from it. I guarantee and I promise you, if all of the people that support this game teamed up and they became the investors, I promise you this game would not fail. I promise you, this game would not fail. I am literally willing to put money up that if everybody that genuinely supports this game, and you got to gather up people, I'm like, fam, this is what you guys should do. You guys should still continue working on the game. Yeah, it's like you might be saying some stuff like this, but you guys need to continue working on the game, all right? The people that still genuinely support it, let us like stream on the like create. This is all right. So because I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna try to come up like right now the best possible plan that I could think of. All right, create an account on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, wherever. Have it where all of these streamers, they come together in one server and we're just playing the game. We're exploring the map. We're doing whatever, testing out new updates, testing out new cars, testing out new weapons. Like, have it where we're the promoters. Literally, because my thing is this. I'm willing to sit down and take the time. I've never worked on a game. I'm not into development. I've not done none of that stuff. The only thing that I've ever done with the video game is play it. Okay, that's it. But if it comes down to it where I need to study video game development, where I need to be the investor, where I need to be the promoter, fam, so be it. But it's like, I didn't wait 2 years to see this post. I did not do that, all right? So anyways, To Fntastic, my Tona, you guys really need to start paying attention to the fans that genuinely support your games and not the negativity. I get that, yeah, there's a lot of negativity, but this should not be the end of this game, all right? So I'm like, fam, and I was like, ever since the game came out, I'm always checking for updates. I'm always checking still. So I'm saying, I'm like, I'll support your guys' game, but it's like, you guys got to be there supporting the game with us. So I'm like, this should not be the end of the day before prop night. None of the games that you guys come out with. I want this to literally, yeah, it's gonna have a bumpy start, but I want this to be a start of like a franchise of just all the different games that you guys got in your imagination. But it's like, fam, it should not come down to it where it's like you guys just give up like that. Nah, bro. So anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video and peace.